Okay. Okay. I shouldn't just say anything. I'm just... Oh god, am I even at the right restaurant? Oh dear. I should have just, excuse me, madam, I didn't bump into you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where are you? I'm sorry. Where are you? Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. I have some money if you don't want money. It's fine. Oh, thank goodness. Am I standing in the way of anybody? I'm not? Oh, thank goodness. I was wondering. Is this the, the Palace Queen's restaurant? Yeah, I'm actually here, for a date. I'm looking for someone, but I can't find the registration desk. I can't find the registration desk. Yeah, I'm not just wearing sunglasses inside. Yeah, I'm blind. Yeah, eyes don't pick up any light. Just darkness. So, why are you here? You're here on a blind date? Same, actually. I guess you could say friend, but, someone set me up on this, and, I hope they do. My name is Michelle, by the way. Oh, I was gonna shake your hand, but I don't know where you are. Oh, that's a lovely name. Coincidentally, it's the same name as the person, I apparently was supposed to meet. So is mine? Oh, I have my phone on me somewhere. Here it is. I can't get onto the app here. My phone can recognize my phone number. It shakes when it's on. I just don't know where everything is. Here. You know the app. There's an app on there called, Love Finders. Could you, look for it? They're called, Love Finders. Could you, look for it? It should be logged in. It says that I was supposed to meet someone here in the texts. Oh, you recognize my account. I am the one you're waiting for. I'm so sorry. We've probably been standing here for a few hours. Oh, you... yeah. I don't take very good photos. Being blind and all. So, table. Where's the table? Could you lead me to it, please? Oh, this stick. I don't like using it in public. Or not in public, but in places. I find that I'm, I stir people with it, 'cause, yeah. Just take me by the hand. Thank you. You sound really nice. Your voice is quite sweet. And that's the only thing I can compliment you on, so sorry. Oh, I do like going for walks, but usually barefoot. And beaches, it's one of my favorite things, just cold food because of, reasons. Hi. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, Cindy. Do you have a menu for, the blind? Oh, you do? You're gonna have to find it. It's no trouble. I'll just, it's no trouble. You would read it for me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, pardon me. Thank you. Sorry, pardon me. Can I, the pasta ravioli sounds nice. What is, on that? Oh, that sounds nice. Can I have that, please? Okay, for drinks, water, please. Thank you. So, yeah. Yeah, Oh, you didn't realize I was actually blind. Huh. Yeah, full on zero vision. I can't see a damn thing. Yeah. I guess this really is a blind date for me, at least. It's nice to meet you. You sound lovely. I'm making eye contact. They don't move. Yeah. Oh, my bio. I don't really have a job. I do community service. I don't really do much. The community service. Well, they could just give me a stick with a little, spear on the end of it, and I could pick up trash as I tap along, but that's about it. Walk dogs. Not the holy ones, because I can't see, but I walk dogs. Oh, I like dogs, but you know, I can't afford to keep them because I don't have a job. Yeah. I try my best at what I do, but that's virtually it. I can read Braille, yeah. It was in my bio. My friend really stretched a lot of things so that someone would, date me. She put on there that I was, bilingual, which reading Braille does not mean I'm bilingual. Yeah, she stretches a lot of the truths. Yeah. Sorry, it's probably lopsided. My ponytails are never usually straight on my head. Yeah, you can ask anything. Who my friend is? Friend, she's not really my friend. She's just, I guess a stranger who's been forced to help me. I'm blind, so I guess I knew her ever since, high school. She's, deaf, so I went to a disabled school because, I can't see. That's where I learned Braille. And other such things. You know that SOS, the beeping sounds? I'm unable to understand that too. I can never pronounce it properly. I pronounce it as, Morse code. I think it's Norse. I don't remember. I didn't really read your bio. Do you mind telling me what's on there? Oh, our drinks. Yes, thank you. Oh, you like animals. Oh, that's sweet. That's probably one reason why you like me. My fur is all over the place, though. My friend really doesn't help me with... My fur is all over the place, though. My friend really doesn't help me with anything, hygiene related. Personal care? I don't know. I feel like I'd be bothering people with doing it. Besides, I don't have money. Oh, well, yeah, the government gives me money, but it's not like it's a lot. Being as blind as I am, I'm virtually helpless, or, can't do anything. A little community service here and there, which I feel like, I shouldn't really be paid for. People shouldn't really end up doing that for me. Yeah. Furry. Mumbled off. Sorry. Do you mind telling me a little... Sorry. Do you mind telling me a little about you? Oh. You work for... Oh. You run your... It's a wonderful business you have. You've never met a blind person. Yes. What? Oh. I think we're contacts. Sorry. I sometimes mishear people. I listen so often. I have really good hearing, but it's just so loud in this place. It's hard to hear. Oh, it's just breadsticks. Okay. So you have a nice job. I'm assuming it pays well. Well, better than what I get, but do you live in a normal house, or... By normal, I mean, not filled with things. I have dots all over the wall of my home. Yeah, it tells me things like door, front door, back door. I have things on the floor. I had a friend, the friend who came over. I asked her if she could, check something out, because I think I broke something, like glass. She moved a table into my pathway, and I virtually tripped over it. She moved a table into my pathway, and I virtually tripped over it. I don't use my cane or stick around the house, and it leaves a lot of marks on the wall, and the person who runs the apartment gets really mad when he finds all the tap marks on the wall. It's not like I hit it very hard, but the paint does come off after a while. Is the breadsticks here, or... Oh, am I missing them completely? Oh, thank you. You don't have to do that for me. So, about this, I've never really been on a date with anyone before. I usually can't ever see a suitor, so it's not like I've been seeing anybody, recently. Yeah, I make jokes. Even though I'm disabled, I can have humor or light on it. About this day, I know I'm not what you expected, I'm not multilingual, I'm not, what did you put in there? She walks with a cane. Yeah, she would put something like that. Never said she was, a real friend. I just said, she was just, someone who helps me out. Really, though, she's nice. I pay her for her services, but, I guess. Well, duh, I pay her for, her services. She's doing something she probably, could do something else in her spare time, and yet she's taking care of me. The least I can do is, do that for her. Excuse me. A service animal. As I said, I would be too broke to afford that. I just live in my little apartment, doing my little things. Painting? Oh, I smear paint on palettes sometimes. I don't even know what they look like. I can't even see what I make. However, I like to listen. I worked on the only thing I ever could do in my life, and that was singing. I like to put paint on palettes, but I like to put them on the canvases, but I really don't know what they look like, or even if they were worth anything. I personally think they're worth nothing. Sorry, I'm getting into my red. Is our food here yet? I keep hearing people walk by. It's just the waiters. Oh. How did I get here? I called a taxi, I guess. I asked Siri to call me a taxi, and a taxi was called to my location. I have to remember a lot of places because I don't remember a lot. My friend. Oh, she was busy. Oh, she's moving into a new home. Yeah. She got a raise. I really don't know. Apparently she gets paid well. Yeah, she does. Well, I don't know. She gets paid enough, I guess. Sorry. I'm not much conversation. I'm just, me. Do you like painting? You dabble from time to time? That's wonderful. What do you like painting? Oh, you like graphical design. What do you do? Oh, that's part of your job. So you work with companies to design them and advertise them? I would be amazed, but one key fact is I can never see advertisements. People always complain about them, or I like to believe people complain about them to me, but I just listen to others' conversations. Yeah, I know. Because I don't have a lot of friends, I listen to others' conversation because what else am I supposed to do? It's not like I can watch the birds in the sky or anything, but I randomly pointed to the menu. Yeah. I try not to, make people go out of their way. And usually when I get the menu, it's all so, greasy or, dusty. Not a lot of people have to deal with me. It's, kind of a small town. There I am in my rut again. I am so sorry. So, being an advertiser, do you ever have to make advertisements for, the blind? Oh, you make advertisements about helping the blind. Well, that doesn't really help, huh? Oh, you for, the blind? Oh, you make advertisements about helping the blind. Well, that doesn't really help, huh? Oh, you make, advertisements. Oh, okay. I was wondering because it's hard to make an advertisement for the blind when, we can't see it. It's, wonderful, meeting someone like you, sorry, I can't actually see you. I don't even know really where you are. Oh, dating girls. I don't have the best experience with them. I guess you could. With nothing to see, all I hear is voice, so I have to make an image in my head of what they look like if I can't see them. What do you look like? Well, I can't really answer that truthfully, but your voice is very how do I say this? Sweet, but buttery, like cream. The cream they put in your coffee or when you're eating ice cream. That sweet, creamy texture you feel all over your tongue. Well, it's true. What flavor of ice cream are you? I don't know, it's hard to say. True. What flavor of ice cream are you? I don't know, it's hard to say. What do you look like to me, though? You sound sweet, but it sounds like you know what you're doing. You're not one to just be, stepped on. If that's the word. Maybe I'm completely off, but it sounds like you're... kind. And maybe you're avid in your field. Oh, avid, yes, not a lot of people know that word. Avid means very strong, or, it's the only thing I can do, then it's the only thing I can do. But you're curious. What are you curious about? How do I use the bathroom? My bathroom is much different than most bathrooms. I have things to tell me where things are. But after a while of living in that home, I kind of know where everything is. Muscle memory. I'm able to build myself my own, image in my head. Yeah. So, are you enjoying the date so far? Oh, thank goodness. I just, So, are you enjoying the date so far? Oh, thank goodness. I just, I just am scared. My friend sort of signed this up for me with no, with no understanding. Yeah, I was kind of lost. Anywho, I'm just, wondering, why did you choose to go on a date with me? I know that you really didn't know much about me, but I'm pretty sure the truth isn't the fact that I sounded like an interesting person when there was so little in my bio to go off of. It's okay, you can tell me the real truth, I won't mind. Oh. You tried everyone else? Oh, in the area. I was about ready to say, I'm like, you've been on plenty dates then. And I just so happened to join, and fresh bait. I know you don't think about me like that. I just, making humor. So, does it say anything else in your bio? Making humor. So, does it say anything else in your bio I should be worried about? Oh, you like swimming. Yeah, water and me don't mix. for main reasons is one, because, you know, hello, can't see a thing. And two, you know, I don't know how to swim. It's not like anyone could have really shown me how to do it. Oh, there are meals here. Thank you. Fork. Oh, there it is. Thank you. It's warm. It's yummy. Did I spill anything on me? I'm sorry for asking. I don't mean to be a bother. There isn't? Thank goodness. I'm just wondering something. I know that this is a little weird to ask during the date, but how is this gonna work? I can't see anything, you know? I can't, you know, do anything. I can't, you know, do anything. I can't see, I can't help you. I'm sorry, we'll talk about that later. You just wanted to join my company for now. Alright, so about those other dates, not to sound rude or to pry, but what happened? Oh. They were just too forward? Since you're the boss of your own company, it would make sense. Well, from the sounds of your voice, it sounds, you know, buttery and creamy and sweet, but the way you tone and the inflections you have, it sounds like you know what you're doing in your field of work. It sounds like this isn't your first time around the bush and that you know exactly what you're doing. However, it does sound like you're hesitant to say certain things. I can understand why, seeing as how, you know, can't, you know, see, and you don't know what will, you know, trigger me, I guess you could say. Okay, sorry for the yawning. It's okay to ask questions if that's what you're worried about. It's okay to ask questions if that's what you're worried about. I really don't mind. I get them all the time. Someone even asked me if I dream, and I guess you can say I do. It's just, they're different. Dreams are the perceiving of knowledge, and basically when you sleep, all the memories you've made are in your head. But for me, it's different. I can sometimes see something, but I don't really see, I feel. My brain is still able to make, you know, images, even though I have no idea what images look like. They just look different for me. I'm able to hear things I've already heard and feel things I've already felt. Because if I don't have one of my senses, I should have heightened senses and everything else. So, you know, sight, hearing, and touch, and don't got one of those. so I have amplified hearing and touch. It's almost like I have a spidey sense. I can sense when danger or people are getting angry. Like the couple behind me, they're trying not to, shout, but it clearly seems like they're arguing about something. Social examiner? What's that? Advertising for a psychiatrist company? Oh. And other such things. You know, that's why I, didn't want the waiter to go get our things. Me, you know, the thing. With the way she talked, it sounded like she'd have to go through a lot to get it. Most times the waiters don't have a blind one on hand. They usually shove it in a corner where they have to go digging for it, and she sounds very exhausted. Which would make sense why she would be, you know, she's working here and it sounds like it's rush hour. Oh, hearing people around me. Well, I know that there's people behind me, in front of me. I do believe that there is a couple to this direction. I can't really know exactly where they are, but I know they're that general region. What are they talking about? Oh, taxes, business, work. If you want to know what I hear people in the kitchen. I hear the waiters walking around and talking to people. I hear people's conversations. I can hear children talking really loudly. I can hear parents shushing them. I think I heard the revving of a car outside. It sounds like it's old. I think I also heard a dog, maybe? There's fans running above us, and there's the humming of lights. But I think, that's about it. Well, if I focused harder, I would be able to hear more and such, but that's about it. Oh, what I did was cool? No, it's just, you know. It's a useful skill. No, it's not. It's just I'm able to listen well. Thank God I'm able to hear things. Thank God I'm able to hear things. So, yeah, I should just eat more of this. I didn't mean to offend you with what I said about you being the boss. It sounds like you were a little annoyed by that statement. You were? Oh. It was true and it wasn't at the same time. I'm sorry though still. I didn't mean to, you know. Oh, you're in control all the time. I get that. You want to have the feeling of, still have that feeling of control. Whether that be good or bad, I don't really mind. It's not like I can control anything. If I want something done, I have to call a friend. My friend, What's her name? Not to sound mean or anything, it's not like there's anything against the name, but her name is Tiffy. I don't know how to spell it. She likes me just to call her Tiffy. Her being deaf? Well, she's not really deaf. She's more of hard of hearing, but part of me doesn't believe that. You see, the disabled school I went to was also a private school. I was disabled, and that really meant I didn't have to pay for anything. But her parents paid for her to come to that school because it was also a private school. You know, it had things. However, I really couldn't seek out half of the things because, well, can't see nothing. What's Tiffy like? Well, she likes to, not to sound mean, but she's very, opinionated. She likes to talk about herself and such, and about clothes and things, even though I can't really see them. She doesn't take me anywhere, even though I can't really see them. She doesn't take me anywhere, and when she does, I have to, I feel like I'm, a bother to her. Well, it's just, whenever she takes me to these loud malls, I really have no understanding of where things are. Usually I listen to people talk, and when I hear people talk, I am able to, understand where they are. But, I'm never really able to figure out that. What does that mean? Well, if ever I ask her if I can go to the washroom, I just ask her because I need help to find it, and she just gets mad. She's not a bad friend, she's just not really a typical friend, How much do I pay her? Well, for those, I just think we're hanging out, but for whenever she actually helps me, I pay her about, maybe, I can't tell time, but I think $5 for each time she does anything. Well, that includes getting me food, and other such things. Getting me food, getting me groceries, well, that I most of the time can't use because I can't see them, but, Well, it's not like I can really call my parents after, it's not like I really have any. Yeah, not a pretty story if I explain it. But, so, tell me about your other partners you've had. Tell me about your other partners you've had. Done with my meal. I'm just, Yes, I'm done with my meal. I can pay for my own meal. Oh dear, I didn't ask her how much it was worth. How much? Oh, that's a little outside my budget. No, you don't have to pay. I can, you. You're helping me out of the restaurant. It's really nice of you. Thank you. So, your other partners, do you have any of them that are memorable? As I said before, other partners, do you have any of them that are memorable? As I said before, you have a few? Well, tell me about them. Oh, your first date didn't work out because, let me guess, high school lovers. Oh, he was just immature. Did you have a lot of relationships with men before you started having relationships with women? Oh, you bounce back and forth. Oh, that's sweet. I really don't mind what bounce back and forth. Oh, that's sweet. I really don't mind what relationship I have. I really, just as long as I get a hug. Within, on my terms. Yeah. Oh, walk me home. But, alright, I forgot which way. Oh, you still have my phone. Could you, look on my phone and maybe, my home is set in there, or at least, Tiffy told me it was. Can you see it on there? Oh, I must have walked a really long way then. That's the case. Yes. Seatbelt buckle. There it is. So, this is nice. So, you, you're... Oh, this was one of your relationships in between. You fell in love with a psycho. What was the problem with her? Oh. She fell in love with someone else in the middle of your relationship. Well, that's not good. A cheater. Oh. Appears you've had a lot of relationships. None like me, though. Broken. Well, it's not like I'm functional either. Look at me. Unable to see. I can't even move like 2 steps forward without hitting someone. From time to time, people get mad at me. I've even heard some people talk about me as their terms, useless feeders. What else way am I supposed to feel? You really don't have to fake being nice to me, I, never really ever had a relationship, and such. It sounded like I did. What do you mean? the best statement about men in the past. Yeah. A few years ago, the statement about men in the past. Yeah. A few years ago, yeah, the story's not my greatest or best. It went like this. I, was in the middle of having a shower. And I came early man. He had an accent. He said something, I try to forget what he said, but he asked where the money was, and he was wondering what was going on. I was wondering, no, he wasn't, I was. And when I asked who was there, I was so stupid, and I shouldn't have even said anything, but I asked who was there because I was wondering if, Tiffy had another one of her friends over. Tiffy did that quite often. She'd have men at my house. Lots of them. New home. And then a new home. This is her third home she's moved into. It's beautiful, I heard. When I came there, it had stone, cold floor, but, I'm really not allowed to visit it because, she doesn't want this, scratching the floor. Apparently it's brand spanking new, so. But she used to have a lot of men over at my house to do. I don't want to think about what I heard, but to do things. The man sounded aggressive and kept asking where the safe was. It's got written in Braille, written in Braille safe and the code. When it hits one, I'm able to hear the different sounds. Besides, I don't even need to write in the code because I'm able to hear the differentiating clicks. When I asked who was there, I guess he heard me. I was just in a towel, and he ran at the door. He was shouting in his deep, gruff man voice. He was shouting at me. When I asked who was there, I guess he heard me. I was just in a towel, and he ran at the door. He was shouting in his deep, gruff man voice. He was shouting at me. I had locked the door. Kept shouting and shouting. door and wasn't coming undone. He kept yelling at me to open up the door, and he wouldn't. I don't want to say what he said. I tried to find my clothes. I was so scared. Thankfully, my neighbor called. I called 911 when he was threatening to kill me. It was loud enough to go through the walls. No, it's okay. It's not like it's anything I should be fussed over. Yeah, he broke into my house, but it's not a big deal. Tiff always says that I should get over it. It's not like he did what he said he was going to do. Apparently, I'm lucky. I could have been easily killed. I don't know. He was able to, I guess, break the door. It didn't open, though. He was just reaching at me. He was able to grab the snag in my shirt before I ripped away. I got in the bathtub and I just hid there until the police got me out of there. I was screaming and fighting the whole time because they hadn't, they had announced the police. They were at the front door, but my brain was so blocked. Thankfully, no charges were written up due to the fact that I couldn't see. It's hard to, really get mad at a blind person. It's hard to, really get mad at a blind person. They didn't even know they hit you. I think that's mine. Probably something from Candy Crush. You said we would talk about this later, and it sounds like we're almost there. I am wondering if, how is this going to continue? Well, I just don't know how this is going to continue. A relationship between you and me. It's not like I don't want it to continue, it's just I'm, blind. Big, huge, spanking problem right in the middle. Not saying that you shouldn't date a blind person, I'm just saying that there's some challenges that come with this. You're willing to try? Thank you. Keys to get into the house. I have them labeled, don't worry. You're gonna walk me up to my door. That's really sweet of you, but you don't have to. Oh. We're here. Thanks. Again, you don't have to do those sort of things. I can find them. Thank you, really. This is really sweet of you. The elevator, We don't have to go to the beach, it's fine. I don't even think I have a bathing suit. Well, you like to go swimming, right? If you're gonna, get out of your comfort zone with taking care of me, then I should probably get out of mine. Thank you for walking me to my door again. You don't have to do. Looks like Tiffany's at my place again. I can hear, her. Here, let me just unlock the door. I'm home. How is everyone? What am I stepping on? It smells like pizza and liquor in here. I know you guys like listening to your music loud, but is there really a need for pizza on the ground? What? Tiffany, you're... wait. Why do you sound angry? What's going on? It's a party? Tiffany, I told you can have them. You just have to tell me. Wait. What about my What about my couch? It's got what on it? Oh god. It smells like someone pissed on the carpet. What? Tiffany, do you have friends in here? Yes, Tiffany, why don't you do this as your home? I know it's new, but it's just... Can you at least please clean the carpet? That doesn't sound good. Give me a minute. I don't even know what to say. Look, it's all fine and dandy of you coming over with a few friends and doing whatever, but at least tell me. Wait. What do you mean you thought I'd be on my date longer? Did you just send me on a date just so you could have a party at my home? Tiffany, you have a brand new home that's twice the size of mine, and yet you think it's okay to come and just... I know I can't see the damage, and I know that, but at least I can smell it. Tiffany, I'm okay with you having parties here. I'm okay with I'm fine with her, throwing parties and all. It's fun to have company over, but... This company? What are you talking about? They're... What? Well, I can't see them because I'm, I didn't know they were naked. Wait, are you, is this being recorded? Oh, thank goodness. I thought you guys were, Look, I just everyone get out. Please. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I just want everyone out of my house right now, please. Just everyone get out. Please. Thank you for telling me what was happening. You're gonna clean up for me. I can do it, but just rest. Alright. Thank you. Thank you a lot.